Hi everyone, welcome to the year of the ship. Okay, so this is actually for people that's born in year of the goat. Okay, just apply a little bit of a common sense because there are some people that will just, like just plainly annoying. All right. Anyway, so I will be dividing this into 4 quarters of the year. First, second. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, spiritual awakening. Mm. Mm. All right, the overall energy of the year for you, goat, is actually, if you'll just look into the bigger picture, okay, it's not that hard, it's not that difficult. If you can actually see here that, there are some houses and there's like a very wide passage down below. And I feel like this is what you really need to understand, that life is not that hard for you to go through this year. I mean, there are some things that you might have to take a different route, a different approach to some other people, different methods, different solutions, or different, things. Like away from the pattern that you have done or that you used to follow for the past few years. So this year, it's all about looking for a different route. Okay, changing your perspective, your views, and taking a few steps back for you to look into the bigger picture. All right, the first quarter of the year for you, there is a hidden passage, or there is a hidden recluse for you. Okay, that there are some people that you think is, like there, no, actually not people, that there are some things, or there are some situations that you think that you're alone, but it's not. There are some people that's only waiting for you to call them out, for you to call out on them, not to call them out, but to call out on them, ask for some help, ask for some guidance, and then they'll be there. Okay, because I feel like wherever you should be laying, or wherever you should be hibernating, okay, going in a hiatus, um, it's something that you need to discover on your own. All right, for you to prepare for the storm and for you to prepare yourself for whatever life is going to be giving you. The second and third quarter actually looks very, very good for you because the coast is clear, the water is calm, and there's also a hidden paradise, hidden garden, or hidden passage for you to discover, and it is something that will be taking it to a whole different level and different world. Okay? Now, third quarter of the year is the spiritual awakening. There are some things that you feel like you're already happy, you're done, you're contented, and like there's nothing that you can ask for. But the thing here is during this year or during just, okay, because it's too dark. During this part, this is where you will be rediscovering a lot of things. Could be spiritual gifts that will also be bestowed to you, unexpectedly, or there are some things that you will be discovering on your own, like, oh, okay, like I have those abilities I didn't know. Now, the last quarter of the year, even though that there are some things, let's say for example you're already there at the top, you need to take a way for you to pass through. Sometimes I feel like there are some things in your life that you need to surrender your doubts, your pride. You need to swallow your pride. You need to lower down your expectations, your standards. And it seems like you are going to be able to pass through. Because if you will be staying on top, you will get stuck there. But if you take a few steps back and approach life in a different way or in a different light, you will be able to surpass whatever difficulties that you will be facing. Sorry. All right. Wow. First quarter of the year. Oh, okay. You will try to wall yourself up against some, let's say, for example, some things that you feel like is a little bit insurmountable or kind of not really plausible. Okay. You will be making some practical decisions, whether it's going to be an offer, love affair, dreams, solutions, or whatsoever. You will be taking whatever that's going to be in front of you instead of dreaming that is something a little bit far off or a little bit further from the reality. Now, this first quarter as well, I feel like some of you will either be moving to a whole different perspective, or you will be moving to a different place, different country, or you're thinking of migrating or moving altogether. Of course, that some places or some countries right now are still in lockdown, okay, that there are still some travel bans, but I feel like if time permits, I feel like you will be able to reach up to your goals, and there will be some major changes that you'll be applying in your into your life. Some of you will also be meeting, if you're single, okay, some of you will also be meeting somebody that's from a different place, different country, a different city, which is possibly a Pisces or a Taurus. But be very careful, because there are some things that are at stake. Okay, let's say for example that you need to consider your job or your whatever it is that you do for a living. Okay, and it's not going to be a problem, but there will be some major adjustments and major sacrifices that you have to make. Okay. Second quarter of the year, finding the strength, to fulfill your wishes and to it's like there's something that you will be governing, or there's something that you will be reigning, being on top, being superior, being the boss, or it's like, it's going to be your call. There are also some things that you will have to make a decision about, some for practicality's sake. All right. And some of you will also be leaving your comfort zone in order for you to pursue a much bigger and better path. Third quarter of the year. All right. You will be, it's not that you're going to be running away, but I feel like you will be pursuing more of what makes you happy, what gives you more comfortability. And it seems like there will also be an increase of communications, correspondences, and you will also be expanding your circles. Okay, some of you will also be receiving, if you're currently working right now, or let's say, for example, that you've been in with this company, there will be a recommendation, okay, that you'll be receiving either for promotions or for like award, or award or recognition, something like that. All right. The last quarter of the year, there are some things that you feel like you don't know if it's really practical for you to do so. There are some things about your foundation, whatever it is that you have built on your own, that you have to change. Okay, that you will continuously deny this to yourself until the last half of the last quarter of the year. It's like this is where you'll be making a very crucial decision that I have to do it. I need to do it. Because remember, here in the last quarter of the year, I told you that there are some things that if you will just learn how to lower down your pride, eat your pride, swallow your pride, you will be able to surpass it. Meaning that there will be some unexpected things that will just suddenly come into a halt, or just, come out in the open unexpectedly, and you feel like, what am I going to do? Okay? But if you will just learn how to, let's say, for example, like cut off some unnecessary lifestyles, or if you will just learn how to be prepared for the first 3 quarters of the year, then you don't have to go through this. Let's take a look for the clarification. Yep. If you will just learn how to be prepared, okay, for the first 3 quarters of the year, you don't have to go through this. Instead, that you will be going through this. Some of you will still maintain your lifestyle. Some of you will be able to buy a new house, new car, will have, like a very good sense of living. You will still be able to keep your luxury, sorry. So, yeah. Okay. Yep, new beginnings. You'll be able to surpass it, okay? If you will just learn how to be prepared for the first 3 quarters of the year, then you don't have to go through that strife. All right? It's not going to be a struggle, but it's going to be more of things that you need to consider in order for you to be prepared for the storm. All right, let's take a look at the sign to sign. Aries ship. Two of coins, 10 of cups. Ooh, you're getting married. 7 of coins, 7 of swords, the magician, 10 of coins, death, heavenly master, 8 of cups, page of swords, ace of swords, the moon, queen of coins, 8 of wands, page of wands. Overall is the king of cups. Aries ship, you will have some, I feel like this is more of an emotional abundance that you will surely be enjoying on your own, or that you will surely be enjoying yourself. And I feel like some of you will also be falling in love and will have a lot of love for somebody, or for the one that you're already with. It seems like there will be some, like reconciliation of some sort, or you'll be rebuilding your foundations again. All right. Now, first quarter of the year, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician, 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Coins. Some of you will be leaving the country, leaving your city. Okay. Some of you will be relocating in order for you to pursue a different endeavor or projects or career or finances or whatsoever. There will be a shift. Okay, you'll be moving to a different place that you have to travel for. Okay, be it in terms of love or career, but you will be moving, okay, outside of your comfort zone, outside of your current city, and outside of wherever you are right now. Now, the second quarter of the year, 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, Page of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Now, some of you will have a hard time accepting the situation, but I feel like this is something that you're already expecting. So I don't feel like that there will be a lot of struggles. In fact, the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups, okay, both are very good new beginnings. Some of you will be having a celebration, all right? Some of you are also going to be, there will be a victory in terms of love, finances, possibly business or job, okay? Or there will be an increment or promotion that you'll be receiving, all right? Or some of you will be getting a brand new job. Third quarter of the year, 7 of Pentacles, Death, Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Just give me a second, okay? All right. 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. There will be an increase of communications. Some truth that will also be coming out. There will be death and rebirth. Okay, like a big transformation and transition that you will be going through. And I feel like it's time for you to rebuild yourself again. Okay, right after a period of change, period of transformation, you will find yourself building another foundation. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to be losing your job or losing it whatsoever, but I feel like whatever chapter that will be closed down, it is up for good. Okay, it's going to be for good. Don't try to resist it. Don't try to stop it. Now, the last quarter of the year is Seven of Swords, Heavenly Master, the Moon, and the Page of Sword, the Page of Wands. Sorry. Now, be very careful, okay? Because there are some people that you think that you can lie to, or you think that you can escape from. Create some stories, think that this and that, and then you think that the person that you are talking to or the person that you're dealing with is gullible. You're not, okay? Be honest, be upfront. And I feel like you don't have to pretend that you're okay, you're good, even if you cannot could be the job or do the task or the responsibilities. Okay, be honest. All right. Taurus. All right, the Strength. King of Cups. All right. Hanging Ghost. Oh. Oh, buying a new house or moving to a new house. All right. The Strength, Five of Coins, Knight of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Okay. There are some people and there are some things that will try to go against you, or that will try to, could be steal away your credit, or that will also try to, steal away whatever you have founded. Some of you will also be, loaning some amount to a certain person, but this person actually don't have any plans of paying it back. So be very careful. Some family members, especially family issues, family members, siblings, possibly other relatives, it will be a problem. So try to find the strength to say no when it's the right answer, okay? To say to them. All right, second quarter of the year, Ace of Coins, the Devil, the Seven of Coins, and the King of Cups. Now, you will try to be a little bit, like you will be at first you will try to focus on your finances, and then when you're suddenly hooked up and you're already there, when you feel like, oh, okay, my finances keeps on coming up, and everything seems so fun, everything really seems so good. So you will be a little bit obsessed with your finances or with your money or with your work. So don't forget the balance. Third quarter of the year, Hanging Ghost, Ten of Coins, Two of Swords, Page of Swords. Singles, some of you will have a hard time accepting whether this is really going to be for good or not. Okay, you're going to have some second thoughts whether you really want to stay could be in a particular situation, relationship, or with someone. And then there will be a time, around it's more of a jittery, okay, around the third quarter of the year that you might hold back, or that you might take a few steps back. Last quarter of the year, Six of Coins, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Swords. There will be a test, okay, into your relationship. Some of you, the reason why you're going to be taking a few steps back is because there is another person that will be coming into the picture, or there is going to be somebody that will be grabbing your attention, and you will have some second thoughts. Maybe this is the right person for me, or maybe this is the one that I'm really supposed to be. All right. So, but I feel like this year, Taurus ship, you are going to be buying a new house. Gemini. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Starting your foundation, you'll be focusing more on your finances, Gemini. Okay, first quarter of the year, Five of Swords, Page of Coins, Nine of Coins, and the Queen of Coins. Oh my god, I really want to sneeze. I'm sorry. All right. First quarter of the year, okay, you will be setting aside your possibly your relationship or your any love thing or emotional situation, and you'll be focusing more on your finances and your career and all about money for the first quarter of the year. All right, Ace of Swords, Four of Coins, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Cups for the second quarter of the year. You are going to be, some of you, if you're entangled in a very complicated situation, a love triangle or a third party situation, you are the one who will be walking away from this whole situation because it's going to tire you out. Some of you, if you're also being promised by promotions, new office, new this, new that, you're just going to have enough, and you will have, you will get tired of them, like making you a lot of false promises, keeping you dangling, keeping you hanging, and you feel like it's never going to happen. Okay, so you're going to be walking away. Third quarter of the year, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Coins, and the Devil. Again, obsession about job and finances. And it seems like some of you will also be indulging into big drinking, binge drinking, or food binging. All right, but it will be all about money, 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 money. All right, you'll be setting aside anything that is an emotional thing. Last quarter of the year, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, High Priestess, and then Nine of Wands. Okay, so Knight and then Nine. All right. Some of you, either you're going to be walling yourself up away from an earth sign or water sign, and then you will be surging up higher. You're going to be rushing. Some of you will have an unexpected wedding, emergency wedding, secret wedding, or whatsoever. All right, if you're single. Now, some of you will have an unexpected pregnancy right by the end of the year. All right, Cancer. Wow. Oh, wow, the Lovers. Queen of Coins, Knight of Coins, Two of Coins, Ten of Wands. Okay, Cancer, this year you're going to be a little bit defensive. It's like there will be a lot of things that you need, either you need to fight for, you need to be alerted, or you need to be on your guard, and you need to be prepared in, like firing your cannons into someone else's camp if they will be crossing the line. All right, you need to be more on your guard. First quarter of the year. Some of you will have a hard time adjusting to a new situation, new job, new company, possibly new assignment, new branch. You will be either you will be traveling overseas, you'll be moving overseas, or you will be deployed to a different country or a different city. And this is where the big adjustment is going to be coming. You can do it, okay? Just don't give up. All right, second quarter of the year, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Tower. Some of you will have to leave your family or your spouse behind. Now, some of you will be expecting that right after 2 months, possibly, they will be following you, but then there will be an argument about them holding back or not really being too cooperative about either finding a job to wherever you will be or wherever you're going to go, and then that is where all the rifters, will be starting. Third quarter of the year, the Chariot, Lovers, Ten of Coins, and the Magician. Some of you will be like, for the entire third quarter of the year, you will be focusing in your marriage and your love life, especially if you're still single. It seems like this is where you're going to be making a lot of effort with the person that you're trying to pursue. Some of you might also be in a relationship during the third quarter of the year. Some of you will just have an instant, not really instant wedding, but it's more of you will be rushing into getting married. Okay? Especially if you will be stationed in a different country or different city. Last quarter of the year, Four of Swords, Four of Coins, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, double Knight, double Four. Okay, so Knight is actually 12. Yeah, 12. Because Queen is 13 and 14 is for the King. Double Four. The end of a fight and the end of strife. Alright. Now, the Knight of Swords is somebody that will be searching up higher, that will just be charging without thinking, while the Knight of Cups is somebody who's just too full of languidness, okay, love bombing, and romanticism or something like that. So it's like you will be meeting somebody that is of a different match to you. All right. Some of you will just be, like grabbing any offer, especially if you're the one who needs to follow in a different country, a different city, just for you to get a job. So I feel like you will just, grab whatever comes your way, just for you to have a job. Leo. Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Temperance. You need to watch out for the signs and symbols if there are some things that you're looking for, some answers, solutions, or some, something that you can use as an answer to a particular situation this year. Wow, Ten of Swords. All right. All right, first quarter of the year, Leo, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Tower. There are some things that you need to either leave behind or that you need to accept as how it is to be. As how it is, during at this point. With the Tower and the Moon, you need to be very careful with your rush decisions that you're not going to be thinking about, that you're not going to be reflecting, that you're not going to be balancing, or you're going to be looking left and right, what will be the pros and cons, okay? I feel like you will just try to resolve things on your own, but be very careful because there might be a Tower moment, things that are not, a situation that's not going to be in your favor. Ten of Wands, Confucius, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. With something that will be coming your way around the second quarter of the year, I feel like this is where you're going to be growing, some wisdom, lessons to learn, mistakes that you will be learning from, or that there are some things that will make you feel and realize that, don't be so complacent and don't be so confident that everything will be how it is. Okay, there are some things that you just need to open up your eyes and that you need to learn how to adjust. Third quarter of the year, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Strength. Be very careful with something that's going to be offered to you or that will be coming your way as an offer. Okay, it's not as how it used to be, or it's not as how it seems to be. So there are some red flags. There are some dire consequences that you need to be careful of. Let's say, for example, that somebody is pirating you from another company, and then they will say, oh, we're going to give you the triple of your salary here, or we're going to give you a car, house, like in a high-rise building or something like that. If there is an offer that is just way too good to be true, or just, like smells a bit fishy, back off. Okay, because there is somebody who will try to set you up. Okay, I also feel like in terms of love, if there is someone that will be offering you love, relationship, and they're gonna make it appear like, oh, I'm this famous, oh, I'm like this, oh, I'm earning this, I have Jaguar, I have this so-and-so house in Forbes or something like that. Okay, in Beverly Hills, or this, in an upper town or whatsoever. That person is fraud. Okay. Last quarter of the year, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Empress, and the Six of Cups. There is someone that you will feel like it's the one, but actually it's not. This is going to be a false soulmate, or this is going to be like soulmates in hell. Okay. This person is already a mother, possibly, or already have kids older than you. Aries, Gemini. Aries, Gemini. And it seems like this person will be lying in front of you big time. Be very careful. Guard down your possessions. Do not divulge any other confidential information. Do not entrust your money. Virgo. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Temperance, Hermit. Oh. Seven of Wands. All right. Be a little bit more guarded, okay? And at the same time, it seems like even if there's no battle, there's no war, like you're going to be preparing your cannons or your bombs or gas or guns or ammunition or whatsoever, okay? You'll be a little bit defensive this year, Virgo, but you don't have to. You can let your guard down. Okay, first quarter of the year, Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Four of Swords. If things, whatever it is that's been like, the situation last year, it will be changing this year. So if you were so happy last year, this year your relationship will be a little bit upside down. And if you were like a little bit tumultuous, it has been like a very long, dramatic roller coaster ride last year, then it's going to be much more peaceful and much more stable this year. Okay, but either way, you need to rest and recuperate and heal from your wounds and bruises in the past. Second quarter of the year, Knight of Wands, Hand goes, Ten of Swords, and the High Priestess. Be very careful and watch your back for a possible betrayal of a person that is very closed off. Okay, they tend to conceal their feelings, their intentions, their emotions, and whatsoever. And because of this, that there will be some fights, or there will be some rush decisions, or some decisions without even thinking or weighing down your options or pros and cons, might just come down into a big mistake or a waste. Third quarter of the year, Three of Cups, Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups, and the Justice. Some of you will be offered a much better stability. Okay, there will be a reason for you to celebrate. This is all about job and finances. Some of you will be signing a new contract. You will be representing your company, or you will be going in a training conference or whatsoever. Okay, and this will be, you will be entitled into, could be like a bigger pay or something like that, an increase. Now, Temperance, Two of Wands, the Magician, and the Eight of Swords. The last quarter of the year for you, it seems like even if there will be some difficult things that you will have to go through, or that you will be feeling a little bit defensive about, you can definitely make things happen, you know, even right at the right into your fingertips with a flick of your finger. You can make things happen. You can make things appear. You can do things, you know, magically with your abilities. Even though that you're going to be so closed off to some other people, I feel like you will be focusing too much on your finances, career, and fame. Libra. Nine of Swords. Ooh. Five of Swords. King of Wands. Eight of Swords. Ooh. Someone's acting like a slayer. The Empress. Nine of Cups. King of Cups. Queen of Wands. Let's see if the King of Wands will also be coming up. Well, the Knight of Wands is here. Nope. Okay, Two of Swords. Feeling so closed off, having a lot of indecisions, dual-mindedness, having lack of faith or something like that. All right, Nine of Swords, King of Cups, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. Some of you are very much worried for the first quarter of the year, especially if you're with a water sign, or if you're just naturally married right now. Relationships during this year will be the biggest nuisance and biggest test for you. So be very careful. There's also a possibility of you being betrayed by somebody that you're with. Second quarter of the year, Five of Swords, the Empress, the Fool, and the Three of Coins. Yep. Especially if you're with an air sign or fire sign, particularly Gemini or Aries. This person has been taking you for a fool, okay? And there will be a discovery of an affair or something that has already started 3 months or 3 years ago. Okay, like an affair. I feel like it's going to be like 3 months back during the second quarter of the year. All right, third quarter of the year, King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. The King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is also here. Oh, I didn't notice this. I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog snoring, okay? Okay, the King of Wands. It looks like there will be a reason for you to celebrate. But the problem here is, let's say, for example, if you're currently going through a very stormy marital bliss, if you're going through a big marital bliss, I'm sorry, she's a very big dog. Anyway, you will be focusing more on your success, which is you will be, okay, successful. And there will be a reason for you to celebrate, for you to win. Some of you will, third quarter of the year, Libra ship, okay? Put this in your calendar. You will be winning in a like horse race or something like that, or it's in a form of betting, okay? You will be winning like a big amount. I don't feel like it's going to be jackpot, but it's going to be a huge amount. You know, enough for you to maybe pay off like another house or pay off your mortgage to your house. It's going to be that, you know, big enough. But either way, You'll be walking away from a very unhealthy emotional situation or relationship, or just a relationship that's full of drama. All right, last quarter of the year, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Hanged Ghost, and the Ace of Cups. You will still be stuck and caught up in an emotional blackmail of a fire sign, okay? And it seems like even though that there are some things that you're already starting to think, balance, or that you're starting to consider, it will hold you back for a little while, but I feel like you will be able to free yourself up and say, what the heck? I don't need this. You know, I have a lot of money now. I don't need this. Scorpio. It's like you will be unveiling yourself, or you will be removing the veil, the dark veil. The Fool, Temperance, Three of Coins, King of Wands, Page of Coins, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, Seven of Coins, Three of Swords, the Magician, Six of Cups, Heavenly Master, Death. Whew. Okay, you will be going through a period of transformation. All right, first quarter of the year. Well, it's going to be like old leaf, you know, what do you call this? It's like you will be going through from autumn to spring season. All right, or fall to spring season. So there will be some cold season in between. Okay, I'm talking about marriage, or I'm talking about relationships. First quarter of the year, the Fool, Page of Coins, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I told you. Told you. Okay. You're walking away. Okay. There is a possibility of breakups. There's a possibility of separation during the first quarter of the year, and you'll be moving away. You'll be moving on. Because you feel like you've already had enough of the, you know, you've already had enough of the deception, of the heartbreaks and pain, and you feel like you're just walking away. Second quarter of the year, Temperance, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Magician. All right. Someone's going to be playing tricks on you. Okay, but just learn how to balance things out. I mean, Scorpio, you have that very uncanny sense of perception, a sense of candidness, okay, in someone. You also have a very sharp instinct or intuition, all right? But there is somebody who will try to give you that false hope or false belief, or that will be misleading you. And it seems like this person will be making you a whole lot of promises, but you know, like they're going to be acting like they're offering you something like the King of Cups, but in fact that they're only the page. Okay? Be careful with the trickster. All right, third quarter of the year, Three of Coins, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Now, since that you've already moved on, there is somebody around the third quarter of the year that will be coming back into your life, and this person will try to ask for another chance. Since that you know, this person will feel, oh, you're really my soulmate. We're really meant to be together. You know, I still feel connected. Or, you know, whenever I feel you, whenever I think of you, whenever I dream of you, there you go. Okay, so there's someone's going to be throwing some dramas and some lines that are very much convincing. But be very careful. Okay, protect yourself, because I feel like once it happened, it will be rolling over and over again. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Seven of Coins, Heavenly Master. Okay. Well, it doesn't really match up. Okay, the King of Wands along with the Queen of Cups. So one fiery and one watery. Whatever it is that you will be starting together, it needs a lot of cooperation, needs a lot of clarity, needs a lot of, needs a lot of things for you to work upon. But I don't feel like it's something that is meant to be. Especially if it's like work or, especially if it's work related or um, some emotionally uninvested situation. I just give me a second. I need to turn on the light. All right. All right. Sagittarius. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Cups. Daydreaming. All right. Oops. Huh. This is almost the same card as a Scorpio. So Sagittarius and Scorpio ship. Okay, if the two of you are together, be very careful. Especially if this is like a very new relationship. Be careful. Consider a lot of things before investing too much, okay? Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You are still going to be wishing for somebody from the past to come into your life, for you to win them back into your life, and for you to have them back, all right? Now, you will be doing anything and everything in your power to win someone back into your life because there's already an obsession, okay? Some of you will also be traveling or will be, let's say, for example, taking a like an opportunity somewhere, someplace else for that person to miss you. But actually, it's not. Okay, just go with the flow with your life and move on. Second quarter of the year, Four of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Two of Coins. Some of you will be feeling so stuck. This is all about relationship. Some of you will be feeling so stuck over a situation, especially with a person that you've had a past life connection with. You'll be feeling stuck. You will try to juggle them with another person, and you will even try to travel, because here in the first quarter of the year there is a chance for you to move overseas or for you to travel someplace else. And then the second quarter of the year, it's still going to be the same. You will still be traveling. So I feel like there will be some major changes that will be coming into your life, which is you will only be controlling it because you are still trying to win somebody back into your life. Nine of Swords, third quarter of the year. Nine of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So, you and Mrs. Wands, or you and Mr. Wands, you're going to be, at first you will try to, protect yourself, be a little bit defensive, and then later on, both of you will be smitten out each other, and there will be a reason for you to celebrate. But be very careful, because I feel like one of you is a juggler. Okay, it could be both. Last quarter of the year, King of Cups, the Devil, Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Coins. This is going to be your obsession. You really want to nail down this person, because if you like, I finally have this person, him or her, and I finally managed to get him or her back into my life, and I am not going to lose this opportunity anymore. So you're going to be doing anything and everything with a possibility of overindulgence or too much obsession into getting married, okay, or nailing down this person. But please pay attention to your responsibilities and foundation and financial stability, because this year you don't know what it is that you really want. You will be prioritizing the wrong things because of love. Capricorn. Two of Coins, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups. Ooh, last quarter of the year, be very careful that somebody's going to be betraying you financially, especially if you want to or will be. It's like if you're planning to get into business with somebody, be very careful. Justice, okay, everything's going to be brought back to balance, or everything's going to be, like getting back into balance. Whatever that has been done to you wrongly, or if there are some injustices that you have gone through in the past, it will be bringing back into balance. It will be restored. It will also be in your favor. Whatever legal things, contracts, negotiations, agreements, or whatsoever, it's still going to be in your favor, Capricorn. Okay, so don't worry about it. All right, first quarter of the year, Two of Coins, King of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Heavenly Master. Now, you will be traveling, all right? In fact, that there will be a lot of things that you will just be making a decision out of, could be out of impulse. You feel like, well, come what may, I'm just going to travel. I'll just do whatever it is when I'm already there, okay? So you don't want to keep on wasting your time on thinking and thinking and thinking and planning accordingly, whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that you really want at this point, because you know that you will be guided, which is you will, with the Heavenly Master here. In fact, that there will also be some people that will be coming your way that the universe will be sending to you as help. All right. Second quarter of the year, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Nine of Coins, and the Page of Coins. Even though that right now, okay, during the second quarter of the year, you are still feeling so fiery or feisty, or you're still feeling so competitive that I can do this, I'm going to do this, I can win through this. Your financial stability is already assured. It's going to be locked, okay? You don't have to worry about it, but there are some things that you still need to balance, still need some long and hard thinking and balancing the pros and cons and the risks, and the aftermath of the things that you will be getting into. Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, Hanging Ghost, and the Six of Swords. At this point, whatever BS that's going to be happening, that will be happening, or that will be occurring in your love life, marriage, relationship, whatsoever, you're ready to leave. You're ready to leave. You're ready to walk away, and you are also ready to leave it all behind. Okay, you don't want to put up with any other dramas. You don't want to put up with any other third-party situation, because you definitely know your worth and your value. All right. Last quarter of the year, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Coins, and the Empress. See, I told you. Even though that there will be some people that will be bringing a lot of trouble and dramas. Let's say, for example, that you're going to be getting involved, or you're going to be getting into a relationship within the third quarter of the year. If that person or relationship is not going to be stable, you're ready to walk away, because you are the Empress. Okay? Some of you might also get involved with a fire or air. All right? But still, you will be able to keep your finances intact. Okay. Also, be very careful that if there is someone who will try to do business with you and they're kind of a little bit sleazy or very shady, cut it off. All right. Aquarius. The Magician, Seven of Coins, Eight of Coins, Three of Swords, Five of Coins, Two of Wands, All right, Eight of Coins. Oh, sorry, Eight of Cups. All right, you are. Ooh. Who's that person? I forgot. The one who always walks away. Ah, runaway bride. All right, Aquarius, you're going to be the runaway bride this year. The Magician, Five of Coins, Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Some of you, it's like you don't have time for BS. You don't have any tolerance for people that will just be pulling tricks on you. If, if in a relationship they cannot be serious with you, take you seriously, or they don't want to take this up to the next level, you're gone. Because you know how to value your worth, you know how to love yourself, and you know where it's going to go or where it should be bringing you. But unfortunately, the person that you're dealing with is somebody that's just full of crap, okay? Second quarter of the year, Seven of Coins, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Strength. So whoever this person is that will be giving you a lot of hard times, giving you a lot of dramas and nuisances, could be dealing with a Leo. The two of you will still get back together, try to work things out, but I don't feel like it's going to be working out in your favor since that you're going to be extra sensitive and defensive. Eight of Coins, Eight of Coins, Two of Wands, Three of Coins, Ten of Coins. A lot of coins. All right, you will be very money focused, career driven, goal oriented. It's like you want to acquire your target for the third quarter of the year. It's going to be all about money, getting the promotion, being more competitive, or could be finishing off a training, a degree, a course, or whatsoever. It will be all about yourself around the third quarter of the year, and you don't have time for anybody that will be pulling you down. Okay? Being headstrong. Last quarter of the year, Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Whew, wow. Okay. You'll be extra strong, okay, and you will also be preventing or protecting yourself from anything that will be bringing you down, especially if there is going to be like a big betrayal, okay, and a big heartbreak. It also seems like you need to slow down. There are some people that might also get hurt with your choice of words, your actions, sudden actions, being so cut off and dry, and being so defensive this year, especially during the last quarter of the year. Pisces. Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Page of Wands, the Hermit, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, the Fool, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Coins, Ten of Wands. All right, Two of Cups. Pisces, you're going to be meeting your match this year. Be, match in your business, match in your work, more competitive, or it could be match in terms of love, okay? You're going to be in a relationship for singles. Three of Cups, the Hermit, Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Singles, be very careful in being victimized by a person or somebody. Sorry. Either is already married or already in a relationship. Some of you will be getting involved in a third-party situation. You need to protect yourself, and don't be in a hurry to be in a relationship just because that you feel so lonely and sad. Second quarter of the year, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Coins, Nine of Cups. There is some. Okay, work first. There is something that your boss or your whatever it is that your work will be offering to you, which. Let's say, for example, it sounds very attractive, very, like, oh, that's a very good thing, or that's a very good offer, like, I'm ready to do it. I want to be like this and that. So Your ambition, or you being so ambitious, sorry, you being so ambitious and driven and being a go-getter, your company will be taking advantage of that to put you in a responsibility or in a position where there's not that much increase except for workloads. All right. Now, in terms of love, there is somebody which is a younger water sign that will be offering you grandiosity, but this person is only a knight. Okay, meaning that they cannot really offer you much except for their existence. All right. Third quarter of the year, Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Death, and the Nine of Pentacles. Now you will be a little bit closed off, okay? And in fact, that some of you be very careful with some health issues that you're not going to be paying attention to. If there is an underlying health problems, please go and see the doctor before it's too late and before it's going to cost you too much. Last quarter of the year, Page of Wands, the Fool, the Strength, and the Ten of Wands, Ten of Cents, Ten of Wands. Now, you will try and do your best, okay, to overcome any situation. And in fact, that there will be some people that will also be spying or will be picking through your own business or will try to, I feel like not in a bad sense, but because you'll be a little bit secretive and they're going to be very curious, like, what are you up to? Why are you quiet? Why are you always absent? Why are you always this? Why are you always that? Even your own family will be a little bit curious. Why are you not reaching out? Why are you not appearing in your family affairs or occasions or something like that? Because health-wise, be very careful, Pisces. This year is not going to be very favorable for you, okay? Be very, very, very careful. All right. So anyway, that's it for you for this year. For you, for people that's born in the year of the goat. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live the calls, you may reach me at the links down below at the description box. You may also chat with me directly at my Instagram, SophiaClaireangel. All right. Blessings to you.